Welcome to a fresh episode of the latest tech news. We've got Amazon, Zoom, Apple, Motorola, and way more in the news today, plus some early screenshots of what looks to be Xiaomi's new operating system or updated operating system, MIUI 12. Amazon will very soon completely slash and decimate their affiliate program. They are looking to slash the commissions that they pay creators and websites, for example, that send traffic their way by up to 50%. Lots of small creators, myself included, websites, even very big organizations use Amazon's affiliate program. They send some customers their way and they take a tiny commission on any purchases that the customer makes without any extra charges for the customer. However, Amazon have decided they're going to slash the rates. For example, home improvement and pet products are going from 8% commissions down to 3%, headphones and beauty products from 6% to 3%, and baby products from 3% to 1%. There were no reasons given for the cuts other than Amazon doesn't really have any competition and therefore doesn't have to pay anything at all to creators. On top of ad rates in general being slashed and also affiliate commissions being cut in half by Amazon, it's a really tough time for all YouTube creators. So yeah, thanks Amazon. Up to 500,000 Zoom accounts have been hacked and are being sold online on the dark web. We all know Zoom, a video conferencing app that has shot to fame recently with us all staying at home and having to use different video conferencing apps. Zoom has been the main beneficiary of this, but there have been loads of issues around account securities and the security that Zoom have in place. Apparently on the 1st of April, this was made known to the company and they went and actually bought a lot of accounts trying to rectify the problem and notify their customers. In any case, another bit of bad news for Zoom as a company, but always recommended to change your password if you do use Zoom and not use the same password on Zoom as you do on other sites. Qualcomm and BOE are going to team up to provide Qualcomm's ultrasonic fingerprint sensor technology to way more smartphones. So we know at the tail end of last year, Qualcomm came out with their new ultrasonic fingerprint tech. This was a much bigger sensor, and you could also register 2 fingerprints at the same time to unlock your device, whereas at the moment you can only register 1 and press 1 at a time. Qualcomm has announced this partnership, and BOE are a Chinese screen manufacturer, actually the second largest OLED manufacturer in the world. They provide screens for Huawei, Oppo, Xiaomi. All of the Chinese brands certainly have a phone or two that uses those screens. Expect to see phones using BOE OLED panels and Qualcomm's new ultrasonic fingerprint tech towards the end of this year, certainly in the second half. DJI are about to release the Mavic Air 2, the official launch now on the 27th of April. They posted a teaser video online about the launch. The Mavic Air 2 is apparently getting some redesigns, a more rounded design. It looks like also that the battery monitor has also changed in design a little bit, and also better battery life is tipped for this device. But 9:30 Eastern time on the 27th of April, the launch event for the Mavic Air 2, and maybe we'll get some more new products from DJI as well. So the Motorola Edge Plus actually looks like a really decent phone, a great screen with a waterfall display, the best processor, a really good camera system. It is very specs heavy, but the mid-range little brother, the Motorola Edge, is also coming too, and we got some Geekbench results. A single core score of 505 and a multi of 1410. This particular model had 6 gigabytes of RAM. The Edge Plus will probably start at 8 gigabytes of RAM. Also, this cheaper model apparently using a Snapdragon 765G processor instead of the flagship processor. Also, maybe a full HD screen rather than a quad HD screen as would be used in the more expensive Plus model. The announcement is the 22nd of April for those two phones, so keep an eye out. They actually look really good phones with a ton of good specs. Facebook has a new app called Kit for the Apple Watch. This is a messaging platform that you can use. This actually uses Facebook Messenger. You have to have Facebook Messenger to be able to use it. But apparently on your Apple Watch, you can use this app to communicate with your friends, send messages, send emojis, and also send your location as well. You absolutely need Messenger because it uses Messenger to send these things, and also it uses your Messenger contacts as well, so you need to link it up to your Facebook and Messenger account. But it is a new app and apparently it is available in the App Store. If you have an Apple Watch, you can go and check it out. Xiaomi users out there, MIUI 12 is coming towards the end of the year, and we might have our first screenshots and images of what the design changes are going to bring. This is an article by XDA developers. They found these screenshots, and we can see side by side the differences between MIUI 11 and this very early build of what is expected to be MIUI 12. You can see some subtle changes in the design and the layouts. The screen times setting page has gone through a bigger design change overall. Certainly the layout looks a bit different, and the advanced settings page also adds these new boxes around some of these selections, which I think looks quite good. XDA say these will probably still be unfinished, and in fact MIUI 12 isn't supposed to come out until towards the end of the year, so these are probably very, very early builds and may even change. But definitely MIUI 12 is in the works, and Xiaomi is definitely working on some new things right now. Apple is releasing a trend tool which maps users' mobility during the current crisis using their phones and using the Apple Maps data that they have. They said that they will use this data to track our mobility habits to see if people are really reducing their social contact on public transport, or if you use a car, or even if you're walking around. There are obviously huge privacy questions here, but we did get a statement from Tim Cook. While protecting your privacy, we are sharing aggregated mobility data and Apple Maps to help public health authorities learn how people travel in their communities and to provide valuable insights to stop the spread. Aggregated data is the main point here. It won't be tracking you personally, but putting your data in with everybody else's and giving some top-down look at how our mobility is throughout this crisis. This comes off the back of Google doing pretty much the same thing from their data, and also some other companies, and also Google and Apple working together to share their data so that they can have more data to work with. I think overall, if it's good for our health, then it's probably a good thing overall.